So I'm Jared Brosnan here with Glen Marhevka, the trumpeter for the jazz band Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. Now, Glen, you guys have been on the road for over 20 years. Does it get any tiring at all, or do you guys still have that same energy when you first started?
I mean, it's a little different. I wouldn't say maybe we have the same exact energy because we've been a band for 25 years actually this year. When we played close to 3,000 concerts, and we're getting a little older. So,
Yeah.
but the great thing about Big Bad Voodoo Daddy is that everybody in the band puts in 110% all the time. I mean, even when you're having a bad day or you're sick or whatever, everybody gives it their all, and that's kind of been sort of our spark with the band. You've seen us before live.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty high energy show, and everybody really kind of gives it their all. So I would say we still do. That's what we do, and we've always done it that way. So it's cool, but we've got a few miles on our car now.
Yeah. Do you guys feel more polished every time you go out? Feel like, all right, I know this thing like the back of my head.
I think so. I think everybody in the group over the years has gotten better at their craft. I definitely think I play the trumpet better now than I did 20 years ago. And it's experience of playing, every night and the travel, and you kind of get that experience of what it feels like to be out there. And there's different circumstances every night. You play different venues all the time. You're traveling, you're tired, your body maybe feels great one day, it doesn't feel great, and you kind of figure out like what works for you and come up with like your regimen of how to keep yourself in good shape and be able to perform. And I think the experience of performing, I mean, we've all performed together for, like I said, almost 3,000 concerts now. I think we've just gotten better at our craft over time. And, we always expect, I think one of the great things of our band is we have a high standard that we expect everybody to like work really hard and constantly get better at what they do and make our music sound better. So versus, just you could coast, I guess, after 20, 25 years, you could just kind of do the same thing, but I think we push each other pretty hard.
Go, Daddy-O! Go, Daddy-O!
Booked for Swingers. Did you have any idea filming it what was the perception of you guys on set? Did you have any idea it would become such a cult classic?
No, not at all, man. The basic thing was we were playing all the time, like I just said. We were playing every Wednesday night. We played in Los Feliz at this club called the Derby, which is now a Chase Bank. It's no longer the Derby, but it's one of the old brown Derbys. It has the high Derby hat roof, half of it still. And anyways, so we were playing there on Wednesday nights, and tons of actors, directors. It was like a scene on Wednesday nights of just like young Hollywood at that time. And one of the people that was there all the time was John Favreau, and he was really he became a friend of ours. He hung out with us. He would go with us up to San Francisco on trips, and he just became so he was into swing dancing, and we had this whole group of friends that were there all the time. So he was like a regular, and I knew he was an actor and writer. I had no idea like how incredible he was and how talented.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured he was talented, but you never know. So he asked us to, he's like, I'm doing this indie film and I want you guys to be in it. And so we said, sure. He gave our singer Scotty the script. And I don't think he ever read it. And we came back the next week, and I think John was like, hey, what do you think? And he was just like, yeah, great, we'll do it then. And so we shot it at the club at the Derby. We shot it just on a Wednesday. It was just guerrilla warfare filming. It was just, we shot all day long, just scenes over and over and over, and it literally went from 9 a.m. till all day. And then we did a gig that night starting at 10, our normal Wednesday night.
Wow.
And we filmed at the normal Wednesday night too. And then they did the after scenes out on Hillhurst like after that. So I mean, it was like really almost a 24-hour film shoot. So we shot it, and it seemed cool. It's just most of our friends were dancing. It was just like it was just like
There just happened to be cameras there.
I had no idea what it was going to be. I thought it was maybe a film about like swing dancing or something. I wasn't really that excited about it, to be honest with you. And then months and months later, John's like, the movie's done. We're going to have a screening. So we had like a screening of it somewhere in Los Feliz. And I was like, is he the Egyptian Theater or Los Feliz Theater or something like that? And we went to it, and I saw the movie for the first time, and I was blown away. I had no idea. I didn't really remember that what we had done, I think we drove all day from Northern California back from gigs, and we went right to the movie premiere. We all watched it, and we were just like, wow, this film is great. You know,
Yeah.
it's super cool. And then John called us the next day, and he's like, we just sold the film to Miramax, and they're gonna go in post-production. It's gonna be out in like, I don't know, 3 months or 6 months or whatever it was. And then it came out, and then it did what it did. And I mean, literally the day the movie came out, the next time we played the Derby on a Wednesday night, it was always super crowded there. There was a line I would get there about 4 in the afternoon. When we played at 10, we would like set up back then and get all our
Yeah.
stuff, and I'd just have dinner and hang. And there was a line at like 4 in the afternoon, all the way up the street
Wow.
and all the way around the corner at 4 in the afternoon. And we didn't play till 10, so we were able to do that at that point. And then it's just all snowballing, and we're playing everywhere we played for 2 years. Is a sold out show, and everywhere in North America. And then somehow our manager at the time was like, we're playing the Super Bowl halftime show. And we're like, yeah, whatever, dude, you know,
Yeah.
that's not gonna happen. And sure enough, we were there playing the Super Bowl halftime, you know, I remember we played a party at the Super Bowl. It was in San Diego, and I guess it was in 1998. We played a party in the parking lot for Radio City, and it literally was in a little tent in the parking lot before the game. And then our manager, I guess, got us from playing there at little party to they loved us. They put us the next year. Radio City put us on the thing.
Everybody check out Big Bad Voodoo Daddy from Swingers and Super Bowl 33. Glenn, thank you for
Yeah, thanks,
doing
Jared.
this for me. Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Cool.